I'm Sami Womack from A Sunny Side Up Life, and in today's video, I am going to share with you how sinking funds can completely change your holidays. If you hate having all of those holidays sneak up on you and ruin an otherwise perfectly good budget, or you're not sure what sinking funds are in the first place, this video is for you. So first of all, what is a sinking fund, right? A sinking fund is kind of that gray area. It is that magical hidden secret of the budgeting world. It is kind of somewhere between a spending account and a savings account. And this is for those expenses that sometimes creep up and otherwise can ruin a perfectly good budget, right? So I am talking about things like holidays, right? Vehicle repairs and maintenance around the house, vacations. I mean, the possibilities for sinking funds are endless, okay? And so what we do with these sinking funds is we usually pick either a goal amount or a good amount that's like, yeah, I'm happy with, I'll probably spend that amount over the course of the year, right? And then we kind of divide it up either every single month or just every single payday, if we get paid like twice a month or something like that, every single week. It doesn't really matter. The whole point here is that you are slowly sinking money. Get it? Sinking fund. You are slowly sinking money into this account for these expenses that sometimes we actually forget about, and we are kind of getting ahead of the game. That way, when we need a new set of tires on the car, or it is time to pay for dance class registration, right? Those couple $100 kind of ticket items like that are not going to throw off our budget because we have a sinking fund set up. We're already ready to go. Like, we're good, okay? This is how this can transform your holidays. So which holidays should we put in our sinking funds, right? So Christmas, of course, if you celebrate Christmas, it is one of the biggest parts of a yearly budget, right? A lot of us will spend anywhere from $500 to a couple $1,000, depending on how big your family is, you know, all those different factors. But it's usually a pretty big part of everyone's budget. But there are other holidays that we should also include in our sinking funds. So first of all, let's think about the holidays that are on the calendar. And you could do this just by literally grabbing a calendar and going through it. But there are things like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, Memorial Day, Labor Day, like if you normally have a barbecue or go out of town or something like that. 4th of July, if you normally have a barbecue or buy fireworks. How about Halloween? A lot of us parents will drop a couple $100 for Halloween. How about New Year's? How about Thanksgiving, right? So think about all of these holidays that are on the calendar and how much money you would like to spend on them. Even if it's just setting aside like $20 or $50, that can make the difference sometimes in making or breaking your budget. Then the other ones to not forget about, what about anniversaries? What about birthdays for you, your partner, your kids, your immediate family, your friends, your coworkers? I mean, the possibilities for people that we buy gifts for are endless, right? So we have our list going of all of the holidays, all of the birthdays, all the anniversaries, all the things that we want to make a place for in our budget. Now we can go through and either think of an amount for every single person, every single holiday, whatever it is, or just kind of a general estimated amount. You're like, okay, Christmas, I would have spent $1,200. And then for all the other holidays, I'm just going to set aside like $500, whatever happens, happens. Or if you want to be really meticulous with it, you can go through and, okay, Valentine's Day, I'm setting aside $50. Our anniversary, I'm setting aside $50. The kid's birthday, $100 each. You know, you could go through and kind of get a running total and really, really make it detailed. Either way, the whole point here is that we're not forgetting about these holidays. We're not letting them come in and ruin an otherwise perfectly good normal budget, right? We're not forgetting them. We're not neglecting them. We're not sticking our head in the sand and pretending like we're not going to spend money on them. Because chances are what's going to happen, Halloween is going to come up and you're going to drop a couple $100. And if you're not planned for it, it can ruin your regular budget. Also consider how often you want to contribute to it. Do you want to do monthly, bi-weekly, weekly? Do you want to do it every single time you're paid? Or not. You don't have to do it every single time you're paid. What works for your budget? Sometimes I will have clients who do it every single time they get paid. Other people will contribute to their sinking funds like the opposite side of the month that their mortgage is, or something really big like that, to kind of counterbalance their month. It really does not matter. The whole point here is that you do not forget about these holidays. One last tip is double check and make sure none of these events are too soon, okay? So for example, say you're starting your budget in like October, okay? And Christmas is right around the corner. So although you might take your $1,200 total budget, okay, I'm going to contribute every single month. That's nice. But what's going to happen if you're starting this in October, you're only going to have 100 or two before you're ready to Christmas shop, right? That's not going to cut it. So if the event is super close, you might have to kind of front load that amount in the beginning just to kind of get going. And then after the event passes for the year, then you can kind of like, okay, now I'm going to go on autopilot and I'm just going to contribute $100 a month to the Christmas fund. And this could be for any of these holidays, not just Christmas. You know, your kid's birthday is next pay period and you're just now starting your sinking funds. You're going to have to beef that up a little bit more in the beginning, right? But don't worry, your first year might be a little messy, but your second year will be really, really great. Trust me. So again, go through, make a list of all of the holidays that you want to spend money on, an amount for them, how often you want to contribute to them, and then start setting that money aside and you will have some amazing sinking funds, and these holidays will not ruin your budget and you can sit back and fully be present for them, fully enjoy them, not feel guilty about spending money on them. And that is what the budgeting journey is all about. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.